Good morning, class. How is life? I'm very well, thank you. I hope you all are okay and stay healthy in this condition. Salam SFD. Today, I'm going to teach you about English pronouns. Do you know English pronouns? Yep, they are about he, she, they, themselves, theirs, myself, mine, etc. They are very easy but a little bit confusing for a while. Why do I say so? Do you know sometimes people make mistake about that? Sometimes they are unsure about how to use myself, mine, themselves, their, or etc. Or are you unsure about the use of he, she, they, them, it? Then join me in this English class and I will tell you about the complete review about it.
Hello everyone, today I'm going to teach you about pronouns. Before we learn, I'm going to tell you about the learning objective of this topic. Sebelum kita mulai pembelajaran kita, saya akan menyampaikan tujuan pembelajaran dari topik kita ini. Yang pertama, siswa dapat memahami unsur kebahasaan dari ungkapan, memberi dan meminta informasi terkait jati diri dan hubungan keluarga dengan sikap tanpa pamrih. Yang kedua, siswa dapat menyusun kalimat meminta informasi terkait jati diri dan keluarga menggunakan pronouns. Next, why do we need to learn about pronouns? Mengapa kita perlu mempelajari tentang pronoun atau kata ganti? Okay, I will tell you about that. In our daily life, sometimes people make the mistake. You forget when to use he or she, his or her. You all know that he for a male or a boy, she for female or a girl. But when you speak, then you mix them up and you say, my sister cleaned the house, he mopped the floor. That's what I have told you, that you mix them up. My sister should be she because a girl, but you say it he. That's why you need to remember about these pronouns. Baiklah, dalam kehidupan sehari-hari, kadang-kadang orang membuat kesalahan dalam berbahasa Inggris. Kamu lupa kapan untuk menggunakan he atau she, his atau her. Kamu semua tahu bahwa he itu buat laki-laki, sementara she itu buat perempuan. Tapi kamu ketika berbicara, kamu mencampurkan kedua-duanya. Dan kamu berkata, my sister cleaned the house, my sister cleaned the house. Kakak saya membersihkan rumah. He mopped the floor, he. You say he, dia laki-laki. That's what I have told you, that you mix them up. Makanya tadi saya katakan bahwa kamu mencampurkan keduanya. Padahal my sister itu seharusnya she, bukan he. Next. What is pronouns? A pronoun is a word that takes place of a noun or nouns in a sentence. Apa itu pronouns atau kata ganti? Kata ganti atau pronoun adalah kata yang menggantikan kata benda dalam sebuah kalimat. Next, types of pronouns. There are 5 types of pronouns. Bentuk-bentuk dari kata ganti orang. Ada 5 bentuk kata ganti orang. The first is subject pronouns. The second is object pronouns. The third is possessive adjectives. The fourth is possessive pronouns. And the fifth is reflexive pronouns. Let's see. For the first person singular, I, me, my, mine, and myself. For the first person plural, we, us, our, ours, and ourselves. The second person singular, you, your, yours, and yourself. The second person plural, you, your, yours, and yourselves. For the third person male, he, him, his, and himself. For the third person female, she, her, hers, herself. And for the third thing, its, not used for the possessive pronouns, and itself. The third person and thing plural, they, them, their, theirs, and themselves. Okay. Example, Adele is a student. She studies in SMA Santa Maria. The word she is a subject pronoun. What is subject pronoun? Subject pronoun is a pronoun that does the action in a sentence. Dalam contoh, Adele adalah seorang siswa, dia belajar di SMA Santa Maria. Kata she itu adalah subject pronoun. Apakah subject pronoun itu? Kata ganti yang melakukan aksi dalam sebuah kalimat. Kata ganti yang melakukan tindakan dalam sebuah kalimat. Next. The next example is Adele and Tina live in Brastagi. I know them very well. The word them is an object pronoun. What is object pronoun? It is the object of a verb in a sentence. Contoh yang kedua, Adele dan Tina tinggal di Brastagi. Saya mengenal mereka sangat baik. Kata them di situ adalah objek pronoun. Objek pronoun adalah objek dari kata kerja dalam sebuah kalimat. Oke, next. We will see about possessive adjective and possessive pronouns. Kita akan lihat perbedaan antara possessive adjective dan possessive pronoun. Look at the example. Theo has 3 best friends. They are his supporters. The word his is a possessive adjective. Possessive adjective is modify nouns and noun phrase. Pada contoh kita lihat, Tio memiliki 3 teman baik. Mereka semua adalah pendukung-pendukungnya. Kata his itu adalah possessive adjective yang fungsinya adalah menerangkan kata benda dan frase kata benda. Next, the next example is my smartphone is Xiaomi. What about yours? The word yours is a possessive pronoun. Possessive pronoun is a pronoun that is used to indicate possession or ownership. Contoh berikutnya, telepon pintarku atau ponselku mereknya adalah Xiaomi. Bagaimana dengan kamu? Kata yours dalam contoh itu adalah possessive pronoun. Apa itu possessive pronoun? Kata ganti yang digunakan untuk menunjukkan kepemilikan sesuatu. Jadi dalam contoh ini ingin menanyakan bagaimana dengan kepunyaanmu. Jadi kata yours menunjukkan kepemilikan sesuatu. Next, pay attention to these examples. Coba perhatikan kepada contoh-contoh berikut ini. Possessive adjective and possessive pronoun. My bag is black. The bag is mine. Your house is big. The house is yours. Our book is cheap. The book is ours. His shirt is nice. The shirt is his. Her bike is small. The bike is hers. Their notebook is new. The notebook is theirs. Sangat jelas perbedaan antara possessive adjective dan possessive pronoun. Pembentukan possessive adjective dapat dilakukan dengan menambahkan dengan noun setelah my, your, our, his, her, atau their. Okay. Next. And the last is reflexive pronoun. What is it? Apakah reflexive pronouns itu? The words ending in self or selves that are used when the subject and the object of a sentence are the same. Apakah reflexive pronouns? Kata yang diakhiri dengan self atau selves digunakan saat subjek dan objek kalimatnya sama. Look at the example. I make a cup of coffee for myself. I and myself itu I adalah subjek dan objeknya myself. Sama. Saya membuat secangkir kopi untuk diriku sendiri. The next, do you cook by yourself? Apakah kamu memasak untuk dirimu sendiri? Atau apakah kamu masak sendiri? Kata you dan yourself. My sister buys the cake for herself. Kakak saya membeli kue untuk dirinya sendiri. My sister dan herself. The students answer the quiz by themselves. Siswa menjawab kuis sendiri. Maksudnya tanpa bantuan orang lain. I think that all of the pronouns are clear. I hope you will understand this topic. and thank you for your attention. Till then.